Okay, so number 4. I think this was the one Kaylee asked for, right? Okay, number 4. If the combined ages of Megan and Kyle are 27, okay, right now, if I'm going to combine their ages, are they meaning they want me to add, multiply, subtract, divide? What do you think? Add, okay? So we could say Megan's age plus Kyle's age is 27, right? Okay, so we know we got to describe, so we got 2 things to add, and we need to know how to describe those 2 things. So let me come down here and let's describe them. But before I read anything else, I know I got to describe Megan and I got to describe Kyle, right? So I've got a main equation out of it, and now I just need to figure out how I'm going to describe the pieces that go in it. Kyle equal twice as old as Megan. Isn't you see that as in there? So who's the variable? Megan. Okay, so Megan we'll call X. And Kyle is twice as old as Megan. 2X, So now we've described them. 2X and X. Oops, I got them backwards. So this is X and this is 2X. Which would be 3X. And if we divide both sides by 3, X is going to equal 9. So Megan is 9, and Kyle is 2 times 9. 18. And they just wanted to know Kyle, which was 18, but now we know what both of them are. Plus, when we add them together, we see that it worked, right? 9 and 18 is 27. Kyle is twice as old as Megan, so we can really see that it worked that way. Let's add all the negatives together maybe first on this, like if do the down part. See, -7 and -3 is -9, yep. And then on the positives, you'd have, 6 and 2 is 8. 8 and 8 is 16. And 16 and 7 is 23. You're right. So 23 minus 9 would be 14. So you'd put that answer there. And then if you're going across, they have 6 and 4. Oh, goodness. They gave you a lot of numbers, didn't they? -3. And 5, and 8, I don't know if I can fit them all on here, and -2, and -6, and -3, and 7. Let me see if I can just do this. And so you're supposed to put the answer. I doubt I'll even be able to fit it over there. I would do the same thing. I would go, like on 13, I would circle on my positives. There's 6 and 4 makes 10. And 5 makes 15. 15 and 8 is 23. 23 and 7 makes 30 for the positives, right? And then let's go back and do the negatives. -3 and -2 is -5. Remember, it's just like adding up red counters at this point. So they're -5 and -6, that'd be -11. -11 and -3 would just be like red counters, 3 of them and 11 of them make 14, so that would be a -14. 30 minus 14 would be 16. So out here to the side, I'll write it in green. 16 would be, like on 13, would be the answer. You only have to do 14, 16, and 18. Why don't we do one more of these together? How about one of the evens? Is that okay? Yeah, you don't have to do the, well, we were going to do the evens and odds in class, as many as we could get to on the odds, but I'll do an even.
Yeah, me too.
That's fine, that's fine.
I think I'll do the evens.
How about I do 15, and that'll get you another odd in there. 2 and -4.
She said we're going to start turning in the odds also? No, I know that. Okay. So we have to do the odds on this.
I'm doing 15 right now. I'm writing it in, okay?
Okay. You've only done 15, right?
Yeah, I've only done 13 so far. Right now I'm writing in the numbers for 15 going across. I'm just trying to get them in so I can...
She said 13.
Yeah, 13 is up there. Horizontally it was 16. Vertically it was 14. Here, let me circle the answers in yellow so you can see them. I have a +8 and a +3. Okay, so let's total up our negatives first. -3 and -2 make -5. So I got -5 there. Now I'm going to go do my positives. I already have that 5 circled, so I'm going to go ahead and say 5 and 4 make 9, and 8 makes 17, and 3 makes 20. So it's 20 minus 5. Wouldn't that be 15 down here?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. I want to go ahead and do 17 together. Just get it filled in. Let's do that just to have it filled in. So 17 is -3, and then -3, and then 8, and 6, and 3, and -2, and -6, and -7, and 5. So let's do I'm going to do my negatives first. -3 and -3 is -6. -6 and -2 is -8, right? -8 and -6 is -14. And -14 and -7 is -21, right? What were you going to say, Sierra?
I just have a question. Never mind.
Let me get to it after we finish this one, okay?
I figured.
Okay. Okay, so then we got 8 and 6 is 14. 14 and 3 is 17. And 17 and 5 is 22. So it's positive 22 and a minus 21. Which is 1, So on 17, on the horizontal one, you'd put a 1. Let me do the one next to it. I'm gonna switch to green just so you can see. I'm gonna switch colors just so you can see what column I'm on. Huh? You're just going across. They're just giving you a way to add a bunch of numbers across and a bunch of numbers up and down. I'll do one more column here. -3, +3, +6. At least the ones going up and down are a little shorter. Let's see. On that column that I wrote green in, we'll do the reds first. -6 and -3 is -9. And -2 is a -11. And now I'm going to go add my positives up. I'll circle them in blue. Wait, that's not right. Because I didn't count. I didn't count the first one, did I? Let's do that again. -5 and -6 is -11. And -11 and -3 is -14. And -14 and -2 is -16. But then on the positives there, it's just 3 plus 6. Those are the only positives. So it's 9 minus 16 is a -7, right? Did I do something wrong?
No, I meant
It's you can skip every other column going down and not fill them all in because these are just long is all it is. It's just adding a bunch of numbers, positive and negative numbers. So it just, it's easy to make a mistake. X to the 5th times x squared. What's the rule when I'm multiplying and I've got exponents? What do I do to the exponents? Y'all remember? Add them. Good. Because it's like 5 x's and 2 more x's. So you can see that you add them if you write it out the long way. X to the 5 plus 2 is equal to x to the 7th power. And then on 21, we have 8x plus 3x minus 2x minus 5x minus 8x. Isn't this just like that table? It's just that we're going to put an x on the numbers. Really? It's like what we were just doing in that table that y'all don't like very much. We just got to put an x on the end. So let me count the positives first. 8 and 3 make 11. So I got 11x for the positives. And I got a bunch of negatives. -2 and -5 is -7. -7 and -8 is -15x's. What's 11x minus 15x? Wouldn't it be 15 minus 11 is 4 in front of the x, but there were more negatives, so I'm going to put a negative out in front of it. Is that what y'all got?